Boom, get ready for explosive news as Charles Oliveira's wife fires back at Mauricio Ruffy. This is news, and we're bringing you the hottest stories now. Hit that like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Next up, Elijah Smith calls for a UFC 328 slot after a wild comeback from a garbage first round. You won't want to miss this fight recap. Then, Aljamain Sterling sizes up Youssef Zalal as a very intriguing puzzle ahead of their massive featherweight clash. The stakes are sky-high. And finally, a huge request from Aiemann Zahabi for Drake to walk him out at the White House. We've got all the details on this epic potential walkout. Don't go anywhere.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Charles Oliveira's wife just dropped a mic drop on UFC fighter Mauricio Ruffy. After Charles du Bronx, Oliveira's dominant performance securing the BMF belt against Max Holloway at UFC 326, Mauricio Ruffy made some comments suggesting Oliveira's strategic clinch-heavy game plan might hurt his future opportunities in the UFC. Ruffy felt the BMF title deserved a more stand-and-trade approach, implying that clinching for an entire fight wasn't in the spirit of the belt and could be detrimental to Oliveira's standing with the promotion. He even suggested the UFC wouldn't want to see Oliveira holding an opponent for 3 rounds, referencing a hypothetical scenario with Conor McGregor. Well, Vitoria Brum, Charles Oliveira's wife, was not having it. She took to social media, firing back at Ruffy, suggesting he should schedule a boxing match if he wants a fight without jiu-jitsu. She directly addressed Ruffy, telling him not to ride her husband's wave, and pointed out that Oliveira's submission count dwarfs Ruffy's total number of fights. Ouch. Ruffy later tried to clarify his remarks, stating he was misunderstood and expressed himself poorly, even admitting he was wrong about Oliveira being wobbled by Holloway, saying the punch didn't land clean. He emphasized his admiration for Oliveira and stated he would dodge a fight with him if possible. Fans are buzzing about this fiery exchange, with many defending Oliveira's strategic brilliance and praising his wife's strong defense of her husband's performance. The debate rages on. Was Ruffy's critique fair, or was it a low blow? And how will this digital spat play out in the real world of MMA rivalries? But the drama doesn't stop there. Stick around, because we're diving deep into a fighter's incredible comeback story. And you won't believe who one fighter wants to perform his walkout at the White House. From garbage to glory, Elijah Smith's stunning turnaround at UFC Fight Night 269. Elijah Smith faced a brutal first round against Su Youngyu, admitting it was garbage and that he had to just throw it in the back. But this fighter is all about resilience. Smith rallied in the second round, making crucial adjustments to get back to his game plan. After a well-timed uppercut and some effective knees, the fight hit the canvas, where Smith expertly locked in a rear-naked choke for the submission victory. Now, Smith is riding a 2-fight finish streak in the UFC and is already looking to make a quick turnaround. He's got his sights set on UFC 328 in Newark, New Jersey on May 9th. Why Newark? To fulfill a special dream. His grandfather, who lives in nearby Jersey City, has never seen him fight live, and Smith wants to make that happen for his family on the East Coast. Fans are loving Smith's grit and determination, celebrating his impressive submission finish and his desire to fight close to home. His comeback is being hailed as a testament to his mental toughness and strategic adjustments inside the octagon. But can a fighter's bold request for a celebrity walkout at the White House actually come true? And what high praise is Aljamain Sterling giving his next opponent? Aljamain Sterling calls Youssef Zalal an intriguing puzzle ahead of massive featherweight showdown. Aljamain Sterling is gearing up for a pivotal featherweight clash against Youssef Zalal at UFC Vegas 116, and he's not holding back on the praise for his opponent. Sterling, aiming for a potential title shot with a win, acknowledges that Zalal presents a unique and formidable challenge. He described Zalal as a high-level fighter and one of the hardest guys to beat in the division, placing him in the same elite tier as fighters like Movsar Evloev. Sterling highlighted Zalal's exceptional footwork, making him difficult to hit, and noted that both fighters excel at avoiding damage while dishing it out. He anticipates a high-level chess match, especially given Zalal's strong jab and calf kicks, areas where Sterling also excels. The reach advantage and grappling ability of Zalal add further layers to the puzzle Sterling is trying to solve. Despite not initially seeking this matchup, Sterling understands that overcoming Zalal is his clearest path to challenging the reigning featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. Fans are eagerly anticipating this technical battle, with many debating whether Sterling's adjustments and experience will be enough to solve the Zalal puzzle. The potential implications for the featherweight title picture have the division on high alert. Could a legendary rapper be making a special appearance at the White House for a UFC fight? And we're breaking down that surprising jab from Charles Oliveira's wife. Aiemann Zahabi wants Drake to walk him out at the White House. Aiemann Zahabi is set to face Sean O'Malley at UFC Freedom 250, and the event is already historic, taking place at the White House. Zahabi, a fellow Canadian and a teammate of UFC Hall of Famer Georges St-Pierre, who will be in his corner, wants to make his walkout absolutely unforgettable. He's aiming to bring in one of Canada's biggest music stars, Drake. Zahabi envisions Drake walking him out from the Oval Office, performing his hit song, Started from the Bottom. He feels the song perfectly encapsulates his journey, from humble beginnings to fighting at such a prestigious venue. Zahabi elaborated on the Ariel Helwani show, explaining that his immigrant parents worked hard, and making it to the White House represents overcoming incredible odds, truly embodying the song's message. Drake's known interest in UFC, often sharing his significant bets on social media, makes this a potentially epic collaboration. The request adds a massive layer to the Canada versus America theme of the fight. Zahabi, currently on a 7-fight win streak and ranked number 6, is motivated by national pride and the desire to represent Canada on such a grand stage, especially after recent Canadian losses in other sports. He believes this rivalry pushes athletes to their best and wants to finish O'Malley with an exclamation mark. Fans are going wild over the possibility of this walkout, debating whether Drake will accept and how it would elevate an already monumental fight. It's a spectacle in the making. That's all for our top stories, but don't go anywhere. We've got a lightning round recap coming up next. And that wraps up an action-packed news. We saw Charles Oliveira's wife clap back at Mauricio Ruffy, Elijah Smith's incredible comeback and call for a fight, Aljamain Sterling sizing up Youssef Zalal as a tough puzzle, and Aiemann Zahabi's dream walkout request for Drake at the White House. Don't miss any of our future updates. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to the channel for more breaking news and exclusive content, and smash that notification bell so you never miss a video. Let us know in the comments which story you're most excited about, and follow us on all social media platforms for behind-the-scenes action and more. We'll see you next time.